could dress up to get love, but guess what? I'm never gonna be that girl who's living in a Barbie world.
Okay, so I've been trying for about half an hour to try to get this lighting to be decent, because for some reason when I open the window, not even up here, so then I had to like work my magic. Anyways, it's finally working, so let's go!
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my, that was not good. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As I was laying in my bed last night, not being able to fall asleep, I got the idea for this video. This is the kind of video that I would watch before getting my extensions, and so today I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of eyelash extensions. I kind of addressed this in my last vlog. In 9th grade, I decided to get my first set of eyelash extensions. I seriously loved it. Saved so much time, I always felt good. The only thing was that the extensions, they would fall out within about 5 days, where I would have to go back to my eyelash lady and she would have to put more on within 5 days. And I thought that was normal. It's not normal. They're supposed to last about 3 weeks. Depending on the person that puts them on, I guess, just with experience, glue, I don't know all of it. I've never gone to school for this, so. I got the extensions in 9th grade. I had them for a couple months through the summer, I wanna say. Got them off because it was honestly just too expensive for what it was. I would get the extensions and 2 weeks later I'd have to go again, and I wasn't really into that. Little poor 9th grader, I couldn't afford it. I stopped getting them. I just started wearing mascara again. So 4 months ago, 11th grade Becca decided to get extensions again. I got them in March. I have loved them ever since. The difference is the lady that I have now. The lady I have now, the extensions last 3 weeks. Even at 3 weeks, I could go 4 weeks. I don't like going 4 weeks, but I feel like I could. Cost is better, the lashes stay in longer. I've really liked the lady that I have now. So into the pros and cons. Pro number 1, you're always ready to go. For me, I do things kind of like in the moment. What I mean by this is you hop out of the shower, you don't have to put makeup on. Wake up late in the morning for school, you don't have to put makeup on. You are in a hurry like me all the time, you don't have to put makeup on. Putting it on for me takes so long. I have this short of eyelashes, I swear, they're tiny. When I put on mascara, it takes me a while because I just want it to be perfect, and like I'm a perfectionist and it just gets bad. So it takes me a long time to put on mascara when I do put on mascara. Next thing, I get a lot more sleep. This kind of ties in with saving time. I sleep in an extra 30 minutes. Whether that be at night when I get to go to bed sooner, whether that be in the morning when I just get to sleep in because I don't have to do this. It just took me a longer time to put on my mascara. Some people it takes like 5 minutes. The next thing is that you save money on mascara. So while you're spending money on extensions, you're not spending money on mascara. Some people spend a lot of money on mascara. I know there's really expensive mascara out there. I was never a person to spend more than like $10 on a mascara, so that's how I live my life. But some people I know spend like 40 or more. I figured that the cheap mascara that I was buying dries out really fast, or at least I make it dry really fast. I don't know, I'm pretty bad at makeup, so I would have to buy new mascara, I want to say every 2 to 3 weeks. Another thing is that I didn't like the look of mascara on my eyelashes. I just don't like the look of the clumpy, the stuck together. Just the look of mascara I did not like. With the extensions, it does look natural in a sense. Obviously Asians are not born with these kinds of eyelashes. Also, I remember when I would always have my eyelashes sticking together. They would always stick together and then I'd have to like pull them apart, and it was not a fun situation. The overall picture of the pros is that you save a lot of time. 10 minutes, I think that's a good amount of time. In 10 minutes, I could watch half of an episode of The Office. We're talking a good amount of time. On to the cons. The number 1 con for me was that it costs a lot of money. So with my first lady, it cost... So before I started getting extensions again 4 months ago, I did a little bit of research, if you want to call it that. I just asked around because there's a lot of people around me that get extensions. Maybe it's just a thing that has to do with where I live, but a lot of people have extensions. I just ask them, I'd be like, how much does yours cost? Where do you have to go for them? What was the initial cost and things like that. I took all the information I got. So I was at work one day. I asked this girl where she got her extensions, and she mentioned this girl that is not too far from me. She was a really reasonable price. And so I was like, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna try it out. Like, I really want to try them again. It was just my first time was not good. I got the contact information for this lady and I texted her, and for the full set, it was $70. I know that sounds like a lot. I mean, it is, but I know that there's people out there that charge like $200, more than $200. This is kind of like the cheapest that I had heard. I just went with it. So it's $70 obviously because it does take longer to put in all of them versus just a fill. There's a couple of lashes. Of course, I expected it to be around $100. I went in and it was really good. I didn't really know what size of eyelashes I wanted or anything, so I was kind of like, hey, you decide. For me, I just felt like they were really short the initial time I got them. But every week after, I was kind of like, I want to go more, I want longer, I want more volume, and I kind of just adjusted till I found the formula, I guess. I don't even think it's called a formula. The kind that I like every time. So it did take me a couple weeks to figure out what I wanted. Currently, I do eyelash size D, 14s in regular and 15s in volume. I do have a mixture of classic eyelashes and volume eyelashes. And what that means is that the classic eyelashes are just one eyelash, it's just one. And the volume is for one thing that they glue on. There's like 3 eyelashes that are attached to it. I have a combination of both just because I like how that looks better. Some people are different. They like just classic and it does look very natural, and then some people like volume and it does look like they're wearing fake eyelashes. On to fills. Over the weeks, the eyelashes do fall out, obviously. If they stayed in forever, you know I would pay like $500 if they stayed in forever. Like, that's amazing. But unfortunately, you do have to go back every couple of weeks. For me, I go about every 3 weeks. By the 3rd week, I want to not go in public. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. It's kind of sad when you're like brushing out your extensions and you found like 3 that fall out and you're just like, okay, cool. I mean, it happens. Like, I tried one time putting goggles on after I got them done because I didn't want any to fall out, because you're not supposed to take a shower or wash your hair. You're not supposed to wash your face, wash your eyelashes within like 24 hours. So one time I just put goggles on because I had to take a shower, and I just wanted to see if it would help me keep my eyelashes in longer, and I actually have no idea if it worked because I only did it once. So I think I want to try it again. That sounds like a very good idea. Another thing, okay, I'm sorry that this video is everywhere. I'm just having all these thoughts. Like, when I make videos, I just some people, when they're doing your extensions, take a long time to put them on. I remember my first lady, it took like 2.5 hours, I want to say, to put my initial full set on. My current person took like 1.5 hours. So I think that makes a big difference. I don't know why, but I struggle with laying there on the table and just being still for like 1 hour. I just struggle with it. I feel like I have to be moving. I think I've fallen asleep like twice, but only twice. Like, other time, and one of the times I definitely like opened my eyes and she was like, no, close your eyes, and I was like, sorry, I fell asleep. Anyways, that happened. Normally I just lay there awake just thinking. We don't really talk. I think it's just kind of like my time to relax. It's like me time, so we don't really have conversation at all. Whereas my first lady, we would talk the whole time and I'd fall asleep occasionally. This is what I wanted to say. So whenever I go in for a fill, it's only 1 hour. It really takes 1 hour, and I love that because I can plan around it and I don't have to be like, all right, well, here goes 2.5 hours of my day. So it's just 1 hour every 3 weeks, and that's something that I can handle. Even though at the end of the hour, I literally want to get up and just go run, it's easier for me to sit through. Watching the footage that I have, and I totally forgot to talk about the damage people talk about with the extensions. So when I got them off the first time, I pulled them off myself. I didn't notice a dramatic difference in the amount of real eyelash that I had left. I think it's just because the glue was already bad, so it was pretty easy to take them off. With them now, I think that if I were to take them off, I don't think that it would take a lot of my real eyelashes off, just because I think it depends on how you take them off. I realize that there is damage that happens when you take your eyelash extensions off, but honestly, I don't think there's a ton of damage that comes with it. So that's just my opinion though, from what I've seen. But with other people, they could have different experience with that, but that's just my personal experience. So yeah, I think this wraps up my video. I'm pretty sure it was a mess, but it's fine. I hope I was able to help you out in some way if you're thinking about getting extensions. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up because it actually helps a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more videos. I have been thinking of all these ideas of videos I want to make. For some reason, they're all just like coming to me. I'm super excited to film all of them and put them out on my channel. Hopefully people watch these videos. I don't know. Have the best day ever, and I will see you in my next video.